What's going on, folks? Welcome to another episode of the Jonathan Bell Show. It's Wednesday, which means it's the Wednesday What's Up? It's a show where I go over my brand building strategies from the past week. And I keep getting in and out of this camera. For those of you listening, I'm trying to record this for the first time. So I could start putting stuff on YouTube to have an extra video to put during the week as part of my brand building, like I'm talking about. So bear with me on this one. I'm looking at two different screens, two computers, and a camera lens. So this is what I'm doing today. Speaking of YouTube, let's go into the first thing I wanted to talk about. I do need to get more stuff on YouTube, and that means I like doing reactions and whatnot, but here's my problem. I don't want to be negative on YouTube or in general. So my first point is going to be YouTube. I like doing reactions and reacting to stuff, but there's a lot of things that I know I don't like or that if I might not like. And it's really hard for me to just I don't want to be one of those reactors where the video's done and then I just look at the screen oh well, I didn't, or I like it, I didn't like it. I want to be able to articulate why I like something. And with you folks have saw with the stuff that I do like the Joker and Ad Astra, you can see it all over my face. I want to talk about it, but there are certain things that I just don't really want to see. I was almost did a reaction to the Frozen 2 trailer, but I don't really. That's just gonna be me watching and be like, okay, this looks good, Plus, there's going to be things that I'm going to watch and I'm probably not going to like, but I don't want to put negative. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't like it. Or maybe I just need to phrase my words differently. Because that's all the point of writing reviews, right? It's does it, just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not going to be good. So instead of I don't like this trailer, maybe I should probably write this down. This didn't appeal to me because. Or like that, just trying to articulate it differently. I mean, I just don't want to have stuff out there where I'm I don't like it because I'm a creator, so I don't want to have people looking at my stuff and be like, I don't like it, instead of this didn't appeal to me because. So that's the thing with YouTube, but I need to figure that out. The next is Twitter. So if you go on Twitter right now and you search Superman, in the search bar, the DC Comics Superman that just came out a month or two ago is going to come up. And then the second one, as of yesterday, is me. Now, to keep it going, I need to keep tweeting, right? So that I get more awareness on Twitter, for one, and two, so that Twitter knows a handle with Superman is popular and tweeting a lot. With that being said, we're going back to reviews here. I also need to start reading the comic books that come out every Wednesday and making time for that and giving my own 2 cents on reviews. I would like to do that, but this is the other thing, is that I don't want to give negative reviews, and I know I could be so picky with stuff sometimes. I just finished the Superman Year 1 Volume 2 by Miller, and I really don't have anything great to say about it. And that's the thing. So when I don't have anything great to say about a comic book, I just won't say anything. And I could always tweet I just read this book, period. And then not say anything. But I mean, that's not a review. That's just inevitably somebody's going to ask me what you think. Or at least I would hope so. I mean, I'm kind of pretending I'm that popular. But anyway, so that's another thing I'm trying to work with, because I don't want, and two, if I'm trying to, somehow end up working with DC, I don't want to be writing all these reviews of their comic books, which I don't like, of their Superman stuff. I don't think that'd fly over pretty well. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that. I do want to talk about comic books that come out every week or every couple weeks, the ones that are Superman related and such. I just need to figure out how to do that without being negative about the stuff that I don't like. And for this reason is why you don't see me tweeting or talking about comic books at all, because a lot of the stuff I'm and instead of just putting that out there, I'd rather just be positive about stuff I do like. So yeah, I'm trying to get that. And speaking of Twitter, one of the big things that I'm trying to get over is like so many people follow and unfollow me on Twitter, and somehow I've got it into my head that it's like whenever I tweet stuff that's not Superman related, people unfollow me, and I realize that I need to get over that because that could be the case, but regardless if it's the case or not, me not tweeting stuff that I'm interested in or like is hindering me from reaching potential new people as opposed to trying to keep the people I have now. Like, just to give you an example, when I went viral last September, I got 100 away from 6,000 followers on Twitter. It's been a year later and I still have not hit 6,000 because I get so many follows and unfollows between. I'm literally at 5,900. So it's been from like 5,960 for a whole year, and now it's down to 5,910. And I've never hit 6,000. So one of the things to try to help me get over that is I just gonna have to tweet more. And I wrote everything down in my journal here. I wrote on Twitter how much followers I have, how much tweets I have, and then I'm gonna go to the end of December and see like if I how I'm just gonna like throw the whole caution to the wind, like, oh, if I don't tweet about this or Superman, somebody's gonna I'll get unfollowed. I just have to realize like people are gonna do that anyway, and not to be in the fear of that. So I'm going to start tweeting now, just a heads up, as much as I can about the stuff that I actually want to talk about, and see where how that affects me going into the end of the year without the fear of judgment, fear of losing followers, stuff like that. So that's something I'm going to start doing, which is going to be different. Another thing, Anchor. Did I talk about Anchor hashtags? I think I did that last week. I should probably pay attention more to what I'm talking about. But anyway, those are the three issues that I wanted to talk about. So the Superman reviews, fear tweeting, and negative reviews. Those are all things that I have to work on. And as far as everything else, the TikTok journey is going well. I have now reached over 10,000 likes in less than a month on the videos. I have 90 videos out. So that's awesome. Yeah, it's going to be good with this Twitter stuff and YouTube as soon as I figure out some good wording. Anyway, if you folks have any suggestions, let me know. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.